Miss Gamboo is a cool commander. Plays walker down when TP makes a hamster. Hamster got a haste and he got a Trumbles. Trumbles, but it's even better for the counters. He's a bad pet owner, sacrificing a rat for his own satisfaction. He's a bad pet owner. As a matter of fact, this is heartless action. He's a bad pet owner. He's a bad pet owner. He's a bad pet owner. He's a bad pet. What's up everyone, welcome back one more time. You know the deal, we play Historic Brawl. And today we are going to explore Miss Gamboo, Gruul list. Yeah, this is one of the most powerful commanders that... From recent sets I would say. But we are also measured up against one of the most powerful commanders from recent sets in Prosper Tomebound. And if you didn't see the Prosper video, I suggest you do that. Because, yeah, Prosper is too powerful, very powerful, and we'll see. They started with a Leyline of Combustion. That was a card we didn't run in our build of Prosper. But I guess maybe that's good for them. We will start with Ranger class. I guess playing Ranger class before Cold Steel Heart is better for pressuring purposes. I would like to take up the Ranger class, level up, and start attacking with a big wolf. Because Prosper needs a couple of turns to set up, specifically to play Prosper, and I guess we can damage them for a while before that happens. And even if that happens, then we have a Kenrith transformation as well. So we'll see. We rather play Ranger class and level it up than to ramp. But I can see a reason for playing Cold Steel Heart last turn. Leyline of Combustion. Professional Facebreaker. So they will be able to make treasures. And we draw another forest. I'd like to have another red source. So I guess this time we actually play the Cold Steel Heart. And we'll see what they do if they block here. Probably not. But excuse me. I'm thinking about using the Kenrith's transformation on the Facebreaker, but I don't think that's a wise idea. We will leave up Bonecrusher Giant. Kenrith transformation goes directly into... You know... Do we do it? I guess no, I guess we're going to pass. That's the best. Because... they're going to untap play Prosper and we won't have a way to deal with it. I second guessed playing it into the Facebreaker. Facebreaker makes a lot of value, it gives them a lot of value. But I think Prosper is better. Hopefully they give us a target for the Bonecrusher Giant. Wow, we got paid off. Because now we can kill the Zorn. They were expecting to double up treasure here, but we are going to negate that. Taking 2 from the Leyline. These paid off because we are not dealing with Prosper. And yeah, this is a good scenario for us. They are still ahead from us. Well, if they had the Dark Ritual, then so be it. Prosper is here anyways. So we'll deal with it with the transformation. Yeah, I think we have to transformation plus maybe Bonecrusher. We could also level up Ranger class, but that's too much investment on the future. I like little investments, but that's too much investment. Let's see, do you want to trade for your commander? No, they're down to 13. We could play Minsk. No, we cannot let them use Prosper. Let's do it. Let's draw a card from the KT. We're getting pinged by the combustion. Draw a card. Alright, Stormseeker. So I guess we put the Bone Crusher as a blocker. Alright, opponent plays a Florian, so that will allow them to dig for 2 cards here, because we cannot block Professional Facebreaker because of the Menace. And so far we cannot play Minsc and Boo. There's not too much strategy behind playing Minsc and Boo deck. It's just, it's a too powerful card, so you can run any Gruul list that you want. Of course, Vorinclex makes a lot of sense for taking up the loyalty of Minsc and Boo as high as possible. Well, opponent playing as many things from their exiling, but they did not do much. So here we have a couple of alternatives. But I think the best is to Vorinclex, go into a big attack, put the counters from Ranger class, and try to steal the game. Do we attack with everything? Are we at risk of dying? I guess if we attack with everything, we are making them block. Florian has first strike, but I'm not sure I'm supposed to hold back. Yeah, let's go into a big attack, let them do the math. Put the counters. I think we put the counters on the Trampler, right? That pushes more damage. Probably Florian is going to block the Bone Crusher. But then the nice thing is that we have hasty creatures in our hand. It could be either from the Reckless Stormseeker or even Minsc and Boo itself. A 4/4 with trample next turn. And if we can double up the counters that we put on Minsc and Boo, then we're going to have a couple of 8/8s. 7/7s, whatever. Yeah, they block and they soak up damage and they champ. Okay. We're going to block. We're going to kill all of their creatures. Florian survives because of the first strike. And yeah, we are left with Vorinclex, which is huge if it survives next turn. Yeah, opponent goes into the big attack with Florian. Because of the first strike, they get actually 2 treasures from the Facebreaker, which is a very nice synergy. Ooh, just the Leyline of the Void? Well, they dug 5 cards deep and just found a Leyline of the Void, so pretty unfortunate running for them. Ah, they had the board wipe. Alright. They had the board wipe, so now we have to decide whether we Minsc and Boo or double spell. I guess we can Arcane Signet plus Minsc and Boo. Yeah, I very much like this because we are going to have a 4/4/5/5 in fact hamster. That means that next turn, if they don't kill the hamster, they are going to die most likely. Do they have something? No. Alright, so here comes the 5/5 hamster. There goes Boo! Yeah, we're playing our commander. Alright, this is great. They need something pretty good here. Prosper is a start. Exiling Gonti. Okay, so we cannot sack Boo and deal 6 to them. Unfortunate. Because they will have to chump block, so there's... If they chump, they kill Boo, because Prosper has Death Touch. We cannot sacrifice Boo to deal 5 to them. There has to be another way to do it. You let me know in the comments if you're seeing a different path to victory, because I don't see a way that we can close the game right now. We can draw cards, we can sacrifice Boo, draw cards, and that would be alright, but X damage to any target. But yeah, there's, I guess we just grow Boo. Oh, they have a lightning bolt. Alright. So now we would have had it, because we would have pumped Boo from a 9-9 to a 10. We had exactly lethally with that attack if they didn't kill the Stormseeker. And now they have to jump. They go to 1. Boo dies. But we play a couple of creatures since we still have a Minsc Boo and a Black Market Tycoon. There we go. We are at 6. I don't think we are at risk of dying, but I didn't see any other line to victory there. See what they hit with the Gonti. Oh, that's a good... That is in fact a very good hit for them. I'm going to take here the 3. Because we have lethal in the swing back, right? Like multiple ways to win. I mean, we got there. Yes, yes, wow, that was close. Whoo! We are back for more Minsc Boo against Edgar Charmed Groom. So Gruul versus Arzov. And what about this hand? I guess we keep, because we have the Arcane Signet and a couple of very good a couple of very good cards, I should say. All right, Thran Portal. I guess that's a red source, although it's a little unfortunate that it pings us basically. All right, we can Wolf Willow Haven. Leave Signet for next turn. You should always play your turn to ramp in a way that you play the thing that it's tapped. Arcane Signet next turn means we can double spell. We can play 2 spells costing 2, meaning 1 Arcane Signet and also a Outland Liberator. We can even double spell for 3. I mean 2 and 3, so yeah, if you have always a choice between, let's say, Cold Steel Heart and Arcane Signet, of course you should always play the Cold Steel Heart first. It's a little advice. Alright, Outland Liberator, and they have the Edgar, but you know what? I'm going to just blow up the Guardian Idol. See if that delays them for a bit. We are under pressure from Edgar, but it's still very early. There comes the Cold Steel Heart. So they are maybe not playing another threat. Okay, good, good. Ooh, we even drew the Ancient Grudge, so we can steal this. Oh no, why do I play? Well, there I played the land. That's an unfortunate mistake, because if we hit the land here from Lelia, I'm going to be so sad. Sad day. Alright, so when you play Lelia, you never play your land. Because Lelia will find you the land for sure. Well, let's stick to the plan. Let's continue to blow up their artifacts. I don't want to play Shigeki right now. Shigeki from hand can also find us action from the graveyard. Yeah, that was unfortunate with Lelia. Indulging Patrician. And a Blood Artist. Okay, so the vampires are coming. We take the 4. Okay, so how do we do it? We could Fight Edgar, destroy the enchantment? Maybe that's a good line. Fight Edgar, make it a 5/5. So we make Lelia a 5/5 fights Edgar. And then we can blow up. We get pinged. We can blow up the enchantment. And then we can go to attacks. This will grow Lelia into a 6/2. They have no way to kill Lelia. And now we Prosperous Innkeeper to ensure that we start gaining some life. And maybe offset the Blood Artist life drain. Wow! Opponent scoops it up! Yes! Another victory. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to play with Minsc and Boo Timeless Heroes. And we are up against Big Daddy Big Bolas, Nicol Bolas. With a hand that it's not too good. So I guess we'll mulligan. Alright, this is better if we draw our lands. We have a You Line Up the Shot, which is surprisingly a very good card. You can conjure a Naturalize or you can conjure a Plummet for 1, but then you can cantrip it and it's an instant. So I think this is a very versatile, nice options for a card in an instant that you can have access to enchantment artifact removal or flying creatures removal. And if you don't need it, then you just cantrip it for 1. Just draw a card. Alright, here is our opponent playing a Fabled Passage. They are on the Nicol Bolas the Ravager, so I guess Grixis control. Not too much to say, they are just playing Grixis things and making our lives miserable. And I guess that during their turn we're going to cycle the Line Up the Shot, because we would like to hit more lands from the top of our deck. Oh, I would like to destroy the Cold Steel Heart, but let's draw a card. That's not a land. Well, that is a land. Good thing. So guess we can just attack with a Hasty 2/2. Not too much. Yeah, not very convinced this hand will get there with Nicol Bolas. So let's discard our biggest spell. Another land is good. So do we do again the Atlan Liberator immediate sack? I guess so. Because one thing that you have to prevent with this Planeswalker or this commander is that they don't turn into the Planeswalker. That requires 7 mana for them. And if you control this Nicol Bolas as a 4/4 flyer only, chances to win are higher. Alright, we snagged 3 lands from the top of our deck, and maybe what we have to do here is to play one of our Planeswalkers. Well, the only one that we can, but the reason is if we put the 2/2s, then maybe afterwards with Toski we can draw a couple of cards, see if we can keep up versus them. They missed their 4th land drop, which is quite interesting. Yeah, Arling was going to die anyways. Good thing about Toski is that it cannot be countered, so if they tap out, if they leave their mana up, we are not afraid of that. Alright, so Karn's Silex, so a board wipe. I mean, we can draw 2 cards from this. We're going to lose one of our 2/2s. But I guess drawing 2 is great. Okay, well, not that 2. Not those 2. 2 lands. Alright. There's their 4th land. And Cemetery Illuminator already has an instant and a creature, so those are the things that they can cast with the redaction. Veil of Summer is quite nice. Veil of Summer is nice and relevant for this game. And I guess they can counter Vorinclex, but they cannot counter Nissa coming down. And Nissa taking up here with the forest. Well, let's do a mountain. There's nothing I would like to play. We can still draw cards here. We need to draw, right? And then that forces them to attack. We have to attack, because otherwise they just fly over us. So I guess I'm alright for trading 2 creatures for 2 lands. I don't know. I really don't know. Our creatures could die anyway to the Karn Silex, so that's a good draw. So now they have to actually attack Nissa on the air. Opponent reading Karn Silex. Were they actually expecting to crack it up at instant speed? Yeah, here comes the attack. So Nissa is down.
I must go.
And they're passing. Yep. Alright, so Lelia. Before playing our before playing our land, Lelia, we learned our lesson. So we will Veil of Summer, attack for 3, draw 3. This is what I was drawing up the turn before. Like, they will have to attack Nissa, get their shields down, and we can attack, draw a couple of cards. So that's the reason I kind of sent a couple of soldiers to their death. And now we can even use the Ancient Grudge. Nice. So no Karn Silex for them. And that's what I was envisioning. And it paid off. It paid off because now we have a handful of spells. Valky. Gonna take the Vorinclex. We still have a Primal Might that we might want to use to kill the Valky. And you see, 4/4 flyer Nicol Bolas just as a defender is not so scary, and they are very not close to flipping him. So I guess we will want to take our Vorinclex back. And the question is, do we try to Vorinclex run into a counterspell, or maybe Primal Might kill? I guess we can now kill Nicol Bolas. It will take them 6 mana to recast him, so I guess this is a good play. Alright, maybe not. Braids. Braids. So we play the land and into the north because there's nothing that we can blow up with the Rexage. Yeah. I guess this is it. Take the Faceless Haven. I don't know about Faceless Haven in the deck because we don't actually have the 3 snow cover lands to activate it. But we shall take it regardless because we have an upside. Our opponent Siphon Insights us. I mean, I don't mind seeing that because they are very low on lands. So just paying 2 to have access to another card, I'm okay with that. They shouldn't attack here. And they're not. Alright. Explore. Not the most exciting of our cards at this moment. But let's say we go... this gives us a good attacker, like a 4-4 hasty. 4-4 haste is okay. Resolves. Create Boo. Pump it up. And go to attacks. This forces them to either chump with Nicol Bolas or chump with the Illuminator, or maybe take it. But we are going to draw, well, not like that, but at least we get rid of Nicol Bolas. Unless they have something here. Ah, well, that was the card that they found with the Siphon of Insight. Siphon Insight. Oh, okay, that paid off for them. We find another land with Explore. Yeah, they're keeping this board, this Nicol Bolas Cemetery Illuminator board. And they find the Cruelty of Gix to get rid of Vorinclex. Wow. Wow, opponent hanging in there. And now we lose Minsc and Boo, which is not too big of a deal because we can recast him immediately. Yeah. So let's do it. Let's Minsc and Boo. Now we're going to draw. And I think... let's put the counters here. I think I'm going to attack with the whole crew. Let's also Rexage the Cruelty of Gix. We're going to do that anyways. We cannot let that... we couldn't let them tutor. So I'm thinking here attacking with everything. These two will attack, of course. The 2-2, if we attack with the 2-2, gets eaten by the 2-3, but then that means that we draw an extra card from Tusk. And I'd rather have an extra card than a 2-2. Draw 1, draw 2, alright. Not too exciting either, but then again, they are down to 5. We need to close this game. Xanathar? Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Xanathar. Minsc Boo. Minsc and Boo down one more time. This is like the third time. Another land. Alright, so we can either Unexpected Windfall try to find something to get rid of Xanathar, or we can also play Minsc and Boo. Buff up the Boo. And I guess that makes them chump with Xanathar. Is that so? I think so, because Boo is going to be a 7-7. If we attack with everything, it's exactly lethal? It's exactly lethal. There's 5 trampling damage from the Cemetery Illuminator, so they cannot even... no, it's a 4 and 5 plus Tusky. Yes, they have to jump. This is the only block that they can make. What are they doing? Alright, so they will do it like this. In that case, we will get rid of Xanathar. They go to 2, and we draw 2 cards. So this way we draw 2 instead of drawing... well, we are going to draw 2 regardless. Okay. So here I think we play the Paradise Druid, hold up Tamiyo Safekeeping. Ooh, let's first tap the Thram Portal. They are at 2, they have to attack Minsc. What a weird game. Really? Cling to Dust? Okay, so they are going to... they're going to draw 3. Ah, 5 again? Okay. They are hanging in there. There's a reason why this is one of the best decks in the format. It's like Grixis has access to so many good things. Okay, Minsk can boot down for the 4th time. Jesus Christ.
It was us what got their bums kicked.
They're flyers, flying over everything. In an Ashiok, wow. Are we losing now? Are we losing?
Come, create.
Toski has kept us alive. If we didn't hit Toski, then we would have been dead a few years ago. We draw more lands. How many lands have we drawn? Like crazy amounts of lands. Alright, time for Minsk and Booing one more time. I don't see anything better to do. Oh no, Auto Tapper leaving the Thram portal up. Jesus.
To the eyes.
Yeah, we should be holding Temia safekeeping.
Stomp out evil.
And now we cannot attack with the Paradise Druid. I guess we are still not going to attack with the Paradise Druid. Ah, but this is unfortunate. Because maybe... What would happen? Like 2-3 goes to the... Maybe we could have a better attack. Alright, so pick everything, but we are certainly not attacking with Paradise Druid, right? Everything to their face, hold back Paradise Druid, and see how they want to block. They block, they eat, and they take 4. Okay, it's an extra card for us. More mountains. How many lands? How many lands have we drawn in this game? Insane. That's the answer. An insane amount of lands. This is not over. Not by any means. Although we can safekeeping the hamster, and if the hamster survives, the hamster will go face next turn. Right, that resolved. I guess they have to kill Minsk and Boo again. Wow, what a game. Alright. They exile 2, they kill Minsk and Boo. And we just have to find two more damage. That's it. We have to find 2 more damage, and we will be celebrating and partying. Today's Saturday. Today it's celebration day. All right, Siphon Insight again. They have 5 more spells in hand. What are they holding up to? Extinction event, that's one of them. Gets rid of our board. It's insane. Oh, God. Alright, and I guess we do Minsk and Boo one more time. There's no way we can win, right? Like, they have to jump the Minsk and Boo. They have to jump the 4/4 Boo Trampler. Go to 1? What a game! Alright, so put the counters on Boo. Attack them for 4. They have to jump. There's no way around that. Go to 1. And they do. Oh, they can bounce with Ashiok. But that's alright. Minsk will create another Boo on our upkeep. So I guess they have to maybe animate Hall of the Storm Giants and attack Minsk and Boo. We will get rid of an extra land. This game! Wow! What is the follow-up? Temple of Epiphany. Alright. That was a scry to the top. Scary. Guess they can win some life with Cling to Dust if they want to. But you have to deal with Misk and Boo. Misk and Boo is lethal. Really? You have an Elder Spell?
Calls us boo.
Oh my god, that's insane. The Elder Spell? Oh my god. We keep drawing lands. We cannot activate Faceless Haven. This is the most awkward game of all time. Like, we don't have enough snow cover lands. Unexpected Windfall finds Zokensan. Is Zokensan going to steal the game? Is this card going to steal the game? 2/1/1 Hasty, not counterable, because it's channel ability. So we go, attack for 2. They don't have black mana for the Cling to Dust. Bone Crushers 1. Bone Crushers 1. And takes the extra. Oh my god, we got there. Wow. Woo. Yes. Oh my god, that was crazy. So we reached the end of the video. We're going to cut it short. 3 games, but more than enough for content. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. Join the team. Join the more than 300s that we are right now on this crazy channel that is growing. If you're a subscriber, consider liking the channel, the video. Consider giving me a comment, anything, what's on your mind, and we will see each other on the next video very soon.